So Roman teams up with Cody Rhodes to take on the group that's calling themselves the New Bloodline. And then you get Jimmy Uso returns, right? And then The Rock comes out. And it's the final boss Rock, and he's got his People's Championship belt, which you don't really like, right?
It's a little goofy. It's like he doesn't need it. I don't think it gives him any more. Like, he's The Rock. He doesn't need a fake belt. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I'm fine with it, but it's jewelry. He doesn't need jewelry.
It is random.
Yeah.
I'll say that. It is random. They must sell it on the website. That's the only thing I can think of. But anyways, The Rock comes out, and he doesn't even come to the ring. He just stands up top, and he gives the hand signals. We'll play it real quick. Here's The Rock giving his hand signals to Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns after their match at Bad Blood. 1, 2, and then 3. And then he gives the
final boss has returned.
Throat slit. What did you think of that, Paul?
The first time I saw it, I had to watch it again because I didn't understand. It was like 1, 2, 3, and I thought it was a 4. But he puts this down.
No, he doesn't do 1, 2, 3.
He changes it. Yeah.
He doesn't do 1, 2, 3 regular. He goes 1, 2, and then changes it.
That confused me.
Then he does
honestly.
this. It's this part that's kind of like here I am. It's almost like a here I am.
Yeah.
You done? Here's what I think. And I'm pretty confident that this is what this is. You go back and you follow this storyline. Clearly, there is something somewhat cryptic with what The Rock's been doing with Roman Reigns. Right? There's something cryptic about it.
On a brilliant level, too.
Yeah, on a brilliant level. But I think he's been testing Roman Reigns. One strike,
okay.
2 strikes. Now, you're teaming with Cody Rhodes. 3 strikes.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm back, and you're done.
I think that's the most likely. The other thing, has Solo lost 3 times? Was it a message to Solo? Is that possible?
Well, there was a video going out where Solo's up in the stands, and a fan's recording it, and he said, this is part of the plan, as he's looking down at The Rock come in.
Yeah. I love it. This is my favorite storyline of all time.
That's so good.
I love it.
Cinema. And I love the way they're doing like the cinematography, the movie style, the Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes was it Georgia Tech?
Yep.
In the middle of the field. That was great. Just the way that they are presenting this to us is fantastic. But I do think that's what it was. I think The Rock's going 1 strike. Now, we could argue.
It's definitely strikes.
What are the strikes, right?
Yeah.
Well, because it's like, hey, break that down. If you're going to throw that out there, break it down. Well, I would say this is definitely the 3rd strike because we know how much The Rock hates Cody Rhodes in this storyline. Teaming with Cody Rhodes, that's the strike. Strike number 2, in my opinion, is Roman Reigns spearing The Rock at WrestleMania. Right? He hit him with the spear in that match, in the tag match. And it's, well, what's the 1st strike? The 1st strike must have been some type of disrespectful situation at the beginning that I'm not remembering right now.
Maybe even just saying
acknowledge me.
Okay, yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Remember when Roman Reigns told The Rock to acknowledge him? And The Rock did. But there was still something a little weird about it, right?
Yeah.
There was something a little weird about it. That was strike 1. Strike 2 was spearing him. Now you're going to team up with the enemy to go against the bloodline. That's strike 3. Here I am. It's over. You're done. That's what I think it is.
Yeah. I like that.
What else could it be?
I like that. That it has to be.
What else could that be?
Yeah. It can't be a message towards Solo. It can only be a message to
No,
Reigns.
it's not.
Yeah.
I think The Rock and Roman Reigns.
The way Solo kind of like beelined out of that ring, though, is kind of weird. That's the only thing I keep coming back a little bit.
That's just That's simply how are they going to get him out?
Okay, yeah.
They need this moment
Yeah.
where they're all in the ring. You know,
Yeah.
they need this moment. Look, this is leading to The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. They've taken all this time to build it up, much like the video that is pinned to the top of my YouTube channel where we break down The Rock on Pat McAfee going into last year's Mania,
Yeah.
where he says, yeah, a match, great, but how can we make it bigger and better and build it up more? They're doing it. So when they tell you this wasn't the plan, they're fucking working you.
Do you think there's any chance we see a 3-way where at WrestleMania?
Triple threat?
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
There's a chance.
So I think
and
it's
I'm not saying 100% happens. 100% there's a chance.
Yeah.
There's a triple threat, no doubt. There's a chance. And I've said that too from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. But
I also wonder on a practical level, can The Rock really do a 1-on-1 match?
Well, that's what it could be.
He does way better.
We were saying that at the time too, is that if The Rock can only do a tag match, would The Rock versus Roman Reigns 1-on-1? I told you it can't be for a title.
Yeah.
So maybe
you don't need the title though.
Well,
that's the best part of that.
There's so many different ways they can go. I think that I think it's Roman versus The Rock at Mania. And I think Cody gets pulled away from this after the Rumble. Someone wins the Rumble, comes after him, and they do it the old school way.
Yeah.
And you know what the way would be? Should be CM Punk.